Now, is it possible that I'm being just a little unreasonable with how much stock I'm putting into a couple of role player acquisitions for us in the offseason? Maybe, but I'm going to do it anyway, and we also get to see these two staring up at the ceiling. Courtney Lee should correct our woes when it came to shooting and defense at the shooting guard position last year, and I think Patrick Beverley will just make us a better defensive team as well. Having these two perimeter players to go to, guys who are nice defenders and three-point shooters, it should help us out. And then if we can look at some of our improvements, we'll focus on Brandon Ingram here. His playmaking abilities, I mean, look, he's no Magic Johnson, but he's alright too, so I think by mid-season he can be a real assist guy for us. And while his post control is trash, his hook and his fadeaway are actually pretty decent. So I do think we can get Brandon Ingram going into the post a bit this season to open up our offense just a little bit more. Of course, we already have Okafor down there, so we don't want to get too redundant. But also Nerlens Noel, we saw against the Cavaliers, he was hitting some mid-range jumpers. And I think at this point, we can put Nerlens' mid-range jumper as a real part of our offense, and I think it can open us up just a bit more. And it can probably help us out as well when it comes to how teams defend Jahlil Okafor. So here we go, this is like year 4 or something, so the championship season, this has to be it, right? Well, who knows, maybe I can drag this out a little longer until 2K17 actually comes out. So here we are against the Celtics. Funny enough, the first team we ever faced in this series, if you can remember, for some reason I remember that. And, well, the perimeter defense was the focus on the offseason, but Nerlens Noel actually screwed up there. I figured of all the guys on this team, he was the one that I never had to worry about defensively. Courtney Lee misses the three-pointer, so I'm already looking to trade him because that's how it goes, the two-guard spot. I'm kidding. He's going to have a bit of time. Hopefully he's the guy for us there. Sullinger hits a jumper. He looked way too athletic for his own good, and we're down 7 points. Well, this is disappointing. I'm calling a floppy play for Rodney Hood that apparently he doesn't realize, nor did Adrian Payne, because that screen was non-existent. What's going to happen here on the Nerlens screen? Ooh, I should have threw that to Payne. Adrian Payne had a wide open mid-range, and I just had to throw it to the flat top. Nobody decided to defend Valentine, and we're down 10 points. Alright, we gotta call timeout. So maybe I gotta trade the entire team now. Fans of Philadelphia are disappointed. Well, that was some decent defense there by Payne, who does fit the mold of being quality defenders for us. And Patrick Beverley actually went inside, which never happens to your backup point guards in this game. And so we're down 8 points going into the fourth quarter. Can we pull off a big comeback? What's going to happen here? Well, we got Jared Sullinger, and I was going small there to try to speed things up, trying to get weird on him. Jeremy Grant couldn't defend Ellison. Nobody could defend Ellison. He's got 21 friggin' points on us right now. What's going on, guys? But look at this. Jeremy Grant, open mid-range. That's actually a very good sign for him to be able to hit that shot. But we're still down 10 points, so we got to make something happen. Well, luckily for us, teams never want to defend Saric. They always forget that he's like automatic when it comes to open three-pointers, so now it's a 7-point game. You notice I have Saric and Okafor in the game as opposed to Nerlens Noel. Normally I would go with Nerlens, but we were down like 10 friggin' points, and then Saric started making every single shot that he attempted, so I kind of had to roll with it. What's going to happen here? Can we play some defense, or, well, we got lucky because Schroeder just got beat off the dribble. Isaiah Thomas just stopped Brandon Ingram in his tracks because that makes sense. Where am I going on this play? This is a whole lot of BS right now. I think I wanted Ingram under the basket. He went backwards. Well, we got Jahlil on Ellison. The top dog, Jahlil Okafor, we expect him to do exactly that. Get some contact, three-point play, get the team hyped up, although 2K's awkward camera angles made it to where we couldn't actually see him. Free throw drops in. It's only a 3-point game, boys. Can we pull off a comeback in our first game of the season, even though our defense was trash? Notice CJ McCollum as the Celtics shooting guard. Some nice block shots by Jahlil Okafor. And hopefully I don't screw this up by calling a really stupid play. Nope, Jahlil just dunked over like 4 dudes. Looking like Shaquille O'Neal on that one, actually. Now this play right here, I'm going to admit, this is not my best defensive showing. But at the same time, wouldn't you leave Jared Sullinger wide open too? The guy shoots like 28% from 3 in real life, but hey, he made it. He forced me to admit that I was wrong there. But luckily, Brandon Ingram is Zeus, so he just hits a three-pointer to get us right back in the game. It's 1 point. Let's not mess it up right now. Or not, as just got beat off the dribble. Straight line drive from Isaiah. I think the moment that I switched to Schroeder, the CPU knew I did that, so then they beat me on the dribble, whatever. Now this is straight BS. The second I catch the ball, Henry Ellison just grabs it away from Jahlil Okafor. He gets the layup the other way. Apparently Harry Ellison is like the next Larry Bird with the things he does for the Celtics. So when we face these guys again, we're going to have to prepare for that. And unfortunately, we lose. Is this what you expected to happen with the additions in the offseason? I mean, the perimeter defense outside of the point guard spot was pretty decent, I guess. Inside defense was not good. And, I mean, look at that friggin' score. We don't want that. We're trying to get stops. Henry Ellison's a god, apparently. And although it didn't make it into the video, you can see Nerlens Noel had some more success when it came to his mid-range jumpers, so that's a good look at least.